There are differences and similarities between the spoken words and the written words by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Dr. Martin Luther King made the I Have a Dream speech. I'm pretty sure everyone has heard it. I'm pretty sure everyone has seen the speech written down. And there are some differences between going and reading the speech yourself and saying it in your mind or reading it out loud, and going and watching the video and seeing how MLK expresses himself during his speech towards the audience. His written words are, similar to what he says, but when you're saying it to yourself or you're reading it in your mind, you don't hear it the way he portrays it. You hear it, or you say it the way you think it should be said. And that's probably, it might not be the same reason why he wrote it down or the way he thought it sounded in his mind when he wrote it. It's just, written word is just a way to relay the message. It's not a way to express it. His spoken words, if you watch the video of his I Have a Dream speech, you can see the passion in his eyes, in his words. He expresses himself so much. He literally has his heart out on his sleeve. Having been able to watch his speech, you can tell that he cares. You can see the emotion. You can hear the emotion in his voice when he's speaking. I think that's what the big difference is between the spoken and the written words. When you're speaking to an audience or to just one other person, you can hear in their voice that they care, that it's something that matters to them. If you just write down a letter and send it to someone, they might not be able to identify how much that subject actually means to you or what you really are feeling, because speaking, you have so much more to describe. You have so much more to emphasize and exaggerate, and sometimes that just doesn't get portrayed in written words. And I think that that's what happened with MLK. I think his strategy of speaking and him being able to elaborate on things that probably wasn't even in his speech to begin with, but he just got so carried away and he cared so much that he just said more than he intended to. And I think that that was a good part. I think him being able to express himself more than he expected made his speech the great speech that we all know and love today.